If there's one thing in this save I really dread, it's playing an FA Cup game as a live comp. The second thing I really dread is our youth intakes, because they are freaking horrible this save. And that's with probably the best young head of youth development in the game, and I've spent money and time and energy getting the board to spend money, time, and energy in upgrading everything youth-related, and they've just been horrible. So, today, of all things, is Youth Intake Day, which means I should be ready for disappointment. We're also playing Borussia Mönchengladbach in the second part of our Champions League knockout round game. We're 3 goals ahead. But I'm not going to rest on that. This is the Palace March, episode 71. Well, this isn't the worst message by any stretch of the imagination. It's not exactly the best either. I keep expecting like a golden generation to come through, but I don't know. I could probably play this save for 20 years and not get a golden generation in. So anyhow, we have every reason to be excited by George Arthur. It's a solidly English name if I ever heard one. And Bradley Chalice. So, dog hair on my nose. Here we go. You've got to be kidding me. The last season of this save, of the Palace March, and I get this youth intake? Of course. Oh. So he's high on Bradley Chalice, who's a half-star current, 2-star potential with 3 determination. Ben Davies. Ben Davis, rather. 1-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. 15 years old. Physicals are that already. Those will get better. The mental, 16 determination, 13 decision-making, 17 teamwork, 13 positioning. Wow. 12 marking, 12 tackling, 14 heading. You know, he's 5'9", 132 pounds now. He's got some sort of fade going on there. But, you know, central defender, definitely potential. And he's a perfectionist, too. Romel Garnes. Is that Barbados? That is Barbados. Striker, pressing forward. Natural pressing forward. Star current ability, 4-star potential ability. Decent physicals right now for a 16-year-old. The mentals, 17 bravery. 2 determinations, average, but that's okay. Positioning will need some work. Yeah, the technicals are going to have to come up too, but he's definitely potential. 6 foot 165 pounds. Pressing forward, target man. Okay. George Arthur from Ghana. 1.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability. Wow, solid physicals already. The mentals are, well, the 20 determinations, absolutely fabulous. 12 positioning, 13 teamwork. Those are all good. 14 bravery is nice. Goalkeeping skills, those aren't bad. I'm okay with a low I'm okay with a low eccentricity. And everything else is pretty decent as well. 15 years old, so he'll be on the under 18 team next year and start loaning him out when he's 17. Assuming I keep playing this offline. Sweeper keeper on defend, 6'2". Not bad. Also plays a solid goalkeeper as well. Definitely potential. Okay, that's actually not a half bad youth intake. Let's see who else we got. LeJuan Brewer. Well, 17 natural fitness is definitely nice. Everything else is kind of average so far, but again, 16 years old. The 4 determination is a bit of a bummer. Everybody else is just... Bradley Chalice was the one he was high on. And I don't know why. The 3 determination especially. That's just... okay. I think Speakman's contract is up at the end of this year. He's not coming back. It's just... no, it's not worth it. So, we've got Borussia Mönchengladbach coming up in a couple of days. I'm going to look forward to that. We'll be back with that game in just a bit. Well, today we're hosting Borussia. I'm not going to try and say the last part. I keep mangling it. At Selhurst, Champions League first knockout round, leg 2. We've got a 3 away goal advantage, and we are playing our 4-3-3. Ramsden in goal, Vasiliu, Lopez, Bosankic, and Correa as the defensive back 4. Fagner, Tonali, and Cordy as the midfield 3. Ricci, Goebbels, and Mayoral up top as the strikers. Obispo, my young, potentially all-world midfielder, has shin splints, out for 4 weeks. So, good signing by me. Not that I could register for the Champions League anyways, because apparently you can only register 3 new players, and I brought in like 5. So the second half of this run could be a little exciting. And see, I spent 3.5 years in Germany. My dad was in the Air Force, and this was the early 80s when the Berlin Wall was still standing. Actually, we were there from 85 to the middle of 88. And we lived in the largest American community outside of America. And frankly, most of the Germans I ran into spoke better English than I did. So, when it comes to pronunciations, I am not your guy. Vasiliu. Over to Correa. Holds it up. Back to Cordy. Into the crowd. Knocked away. Fagner's going to run that down. To Tonali. Up into space to Vasiliu there. And he bounces his cross off Corberl. Dang it, guys. Long pass up. Akita's there. Crosses. And Ramsden. Nice save. Here's just a little slow. Lodi. Throw in. Oh, just right by Ginter. Ramsden. Out to Lopez. He holds it up. Up to Fagner. Over to Tonali. Long pass into space for Ricci. Runs it down. Crosses it in. Mayoral's there. Borgia. Oh, that was nice. Caught the defenders flat-footed. Off the volley. Upper right corner of the net. In front of the home crowd. That was well done. Correa. Up to Cordy. Into the crowd. Over to Ricci. Crosses in again. Mayoral. Orbster with a nice save. Lodi on the throw-in to Antlik. Over to Silva. Back to Lodi. Over to Kramer. Oh. Thought we had the ball there. Traore. Nice long shot over the crossbar. We just possessed the Borussia player, but we couldn't get to it in time. Coming up on halftime here. And there we go. 12 shots, 6 on target for us. Slight possession advantage, but nothing really right home about. 1 clear-cut chance. Borussia, 10 shots, 6 on target, 2 long shots. The boys are doing well. Tonali out to Vasiliu. Over to Ricci. Back to Fagner. Drilling towards the center. Passes out into space towards Correa. On the right, he crosses in. Goebbels is there. Weak header. Orbstar has no... Orbstar? I keep saying Orbstar. That's how I'm saying it. No trouble stopping that. Creative. Akita heads it forward, but no one's there. Lopez runs it down. Over to Tonali. Long pass again, but Ricci stopped running. I guess he knew there was no way he was going to get there. Betchker up to Traore. Cross the field to Silva. Drives forward. Bakita. Far post and in. That was nice. Ramsden tried, but we're going to take Fagner off and bring Jeff on. Anyone else? Silva to throw in to Kramer. Back to Silva. He tries the cross, but he bounces it off the defenders. Jeff knocks the second cross away. Ramsden, he either blocked that or it hit the bar. Bosankic. Up to Tonali. Cross the field of Vasiliu. He brings it forward. Taps it up to Mayoral. Orbstar with a very nice save. Goebbels into the crowd. Knocked down. Tonali's got it. Back out to Goebbels. He holds it up. Tries crossing it in, but bounces it off a Borussia player for the corner kick again. Back out to Tonali, top of the box. Back to Goals on the left side. Drives forward to Lopez. To Tonali. Taps it back heel to Cordy. Back out to Gubbles. Over to Lopez. And his shot goes high. Only 2 minutes of extra time. This should be it here. Knocked away, and that is the game. Well done. Pretty even game, stats-wise. We had 22 shots, 11 on target. They had 21 shots, 11 on target. But as you can see, our defense was just that much better than theirs. The forwards really couldn't put anything together. Ours had better games than theirs, too. Well done, guys. Question now is, who do we face? That draw is coming up in a couple of days, right before the Aston Villa game. And the Fulham game. We're going to play a fairly rotated side for Villa. God, Liverpool beat Marseille 9-2 on aggregate. And we received 8.52 million for that win. Borgia's got 9 goals in the Champions League. He's beating Pietro Pellegrini, Bernardeschi, Neymar, Icardi, Sané, Onachu, and Tran. 9 goals in 6 appearances and 1 off the bench. And of course, we're playing Man United. PSG is playing Monaco, Leipzig is playing Man City, Bayern Munich is playing Liverpool, and we're playing Man United. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 Premier League clubs in the Champions League quarterfinals. That's going to be a tough ask. You know what? That's what we'll come back for next. A double live comm. Man United in the quarterfinals. We'll see how that goes. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM19. I thank you for watching.